First of all, if you've seen the first movie, I think this is better. It's interesting because he kind of goes on this big journey, emotionally and geographically. He changes a lot throughout the course of the film. And again, it's difficult because I don't want to give too much away, but I think Millie's character changes him. When they meet, something is awoken in him that wasn't there for a long time. I think we begin to see the real Emmett when she comes along. And that was great to play opposite Millie. She's fantastic. I think when we meet him, he's decided to isolate himself from community. In a crisis, some people choose to do that. They just retreat. There's reasons for why he's retreated, which become clearer as the film progresses. But that's probably a flaw, I guess, is that he's only looking after number one. And then when he meets the Abbotts, and specifically Millie, it sort of awakens something in him. And he realizes that maybe the isolation approach wasn't the best one. Well, it was very physical, I love all that. There's a sort of a water sequence in there without giving too much away, which I love doing. It was very difficult, but I really enjoyed that. I like all the fighting scenes. They were good. Yes, I love physical work, in a film, and having to convey the story non-verbally and physically for the most part was really exciting. It was great, man. It was very liberating, because generally that's not the case. The television that I work on is very, very text heavy. So it was very liberating to do that, and I enjoyed it a lot. Well, the person that I was most impressed by was definitely Millie. I think she's an extraordinary performer, and she's so radiant in this film, and I loved working with her. So I think she was the most impressive thing for me. I mean, they're beautiful people. They're so talented, so funny as well, and we've become really good friends. And I felt very welcomed into their world, the world of the movie, and then just them as people. And of course, Emily is so talented and so powerful. It was a great experience. We had a lot of laughs, even though it doesn't feel like that from the movie, but we had a lot of fun making it, and they're just great people, and we've become good pals. Sequels are hard, man. It's very hard to do a good sequel, and I thought the script was excellent, and again, really, really emotional, really, really powerful. I liked the enigma of my character. I liked the fact that you didn't know much about him, and only as the film progressed was it kind of revealed his history and his motivation. And I thought, wow, he's going to make a sequel that is better than the first movie, and I think he did. Honestly, I don't ever think of films in genres. I really don't. I only look for good scripts and good characters, and I just focus on the character's journey and what the character is after, and I really don't think about genres at all. I mean, I never even thought The Quiet Place 1 was a thriller or a horror. I thought it was a film about family, So I'm really not the guy to ask about genres, I'm afraid. First of all, if you've seen the first movie, I think this is better. And second of all, if you like these sorts of movies, I guess talking in genre, which I'm not very good at, but if you're into these sorts of films, I think you'll enjoy this. If you're into sort of Spielbergian films, if you're into he does tension very well, it needs to be watched in the cinema. If people feel safe enough to come back into the cinemas, this is the one to come back for.